Hi everybody, Elisa here from Llama Unraveled. I've got some yarn comparisons for you today. We've got the Ice Yarns Saver and we've got Red Heart Super Saver. Okay, so I'm going to compare them. I know a lot of people like to buy ice yarns, but you're not really sure how it compares to other yarns, or sometimes people are afraid to order it because of the shipping charge. But if you know what it compares to, if you know which one's the better value, if you know how to order the right amount to decrease the price, it is worth it. And I've only ordered from Ice Yarns a few times so far, and I have to say I love them overall. A lot of their yarns are much softer. The only difference is that sometimes when I'm working on a project and I want to change colors or I need another skein, I can run to the store. That's the only difference for me. However, I know a lot of people wonder which one to buy. So I'm going to be going over yarns and showing you which ones are similar. So let's start with the yarn comparison. Now, Red Heart, this one's a 7-ounce skein. The solid colors are 7 ounces. I believe the variegated and fleck and solids, I believe they're all closer to like 5 ounces, but I'm not sure off the top of my head. But this yarn is just solid colors. It doesn't come in those. So let's just compare the solid to the solid. Okay. So for Red Heart, it's 7 ounces and it's 368 yards for this skein. Okay. And then it is machine washable and dryable. For a knitting needle, it is 5 millimeters or US 8. And for a crochet hook, it is a size I9 or 5.5 millimeters. Okay. 100% acrylic. And I believe it comes in over 100 colors, but that number did include the variegated, the stripes, there's a million different kinds that aren't just solid. So I'm not sure how many solid colors there are, but I do know there is quite a variety in solid colors. Now, check my sheet. Now, check your inspirations, and it's $4.49 for one skein of this, and I believe it's closer to like $3.69, $3.49, something like that at Walmart. Now, I know it does vary at different Walmarts depending on which Walmart you go to. Sometimes some are a little cheaper, but it is pretty cheap at Walmart, and I do see it every once in a while on sale at Joann's for just under $3 sometimes. Okay, so it's exactly 124 colors, comes in solid prints, variegated stripes, flecks, and heather. So got a whole variety of colors for this one. Now let's look at your saver. For your saver, you have to buy it in a 2-pack. Now it's $2.99 for one of these, and it's $5.99 for the 2-pack. So you have to buy all the ice yarns in packs. It's a 7.05 ounce skein, and it's 360 yards. And so there's about a 9-yard difference between the two. There's 51 colors. It is machine washable. It says the knitting needles are 5 millimeter US 8 knitting needles, which would probably be a 5.5 hook in crochet. And it is Joylan acrylic. So let's see which one. Now, when I feeling both of them, they are similar. I have to say Saver is just a touch softer than Red Heart. However, Red Heart, I feel like the softness varies. I felt some not super soft ones, but I felt some softer Red Hearts and I felt some stiffer Red Hearts. I think it depends on the dye lot, exactly how it feels. So they are comparable, I would say, just because some do feel softer, but let's factor in that this one is $2.99 and then you have to pay shipping. So I did the math breakdown. If you're just getting your saver, if it's $7.95 for shipping for the 2-pack, which puts you at $7 for one of these skeins. And then if you got a 2 packages of 2 packs, it's $12.95 for shipping, and that puts you at $6.25 per skein. So I went all the way down to getting 5 2-packs, and that puts you at $5.90 for a skein. Now that is more expensive than Red Heart. I would not say, I wouldn't go out and buy this over this because it's double the price. However, if you're already ordering stuff, I believe, I know 36 is one of the numbers. I want to say it's 36, 38, and 40, or I would go watch Krista at the Secret Yarnery, but she does the ice yarn breakdown that now you have to buy 36 or 38 or 40, I believe, packages, and that's the best, how you get the most money for your shipping. Now I understand some people just can't buy that much yarn at one time, so I wouldn't necessarily buy just this. Now I would say it's reasonable if you're already buying other stuff, and when you do the math, if you buy a bunch of other stuff and you catch some of their yarns on deals or the Tuesday promotions and you do the math, this comes out to much cheaper than $6 or $7 a skein. However, if I was just ordering this, I wouldn't order this. Okay. So, let's see. So there's only 50 colors in this, and there's probably closer to almost 100 solid colors in the Red Heart. Now, if I had to choose between the two, I would go with Red Heart. I would either go with Red Heart, or I would wait till the next time I do a big ice yarn purchase and then throw some of these in there. And then that would even out. So if you want to go with one of these two, and you live in the USA, this is going to be your better bet. Even though it's slightly rougher, and I feel like this one's kind of average. It's not as soft as I felt some of the Red Hearts, but it's also not as rough. Okay, so I've now made a swatch with this Red Heart, and I've made a swatch with this Ice Yarn Super Saver. And both swatches were made with my Clover J hook. When I make swatches, sometimes I use a hook a size bigger, just because sometimes that helps with the feel of the yarn and drape and other things. But so I use the size J, and let's look at these swatches and see if they washed up well and softened in the wash. So we'll go with Red Heart for my first swatch. Let's see. It feels soft, but about the same softness in the skein. So it really didn't soften up that much from being in the wash. However, this is one of the softer colors I felt of Red Heart. Now let's check the Super from Ice Yarn. So that's my swatch. There's my yarn. Let's feel that. Now they're both nice and soft. I have to say, I don't think this softened up much more than the skein, maybe a little bit. And when you compare the two, if this were more easily accessible, or if I was already making a purchase from Ice Yarn, I would go with this yarn very quickly over this one. Now, I have to say, this one was slightly softer, but after washing them, the purple one is noticeably softer. The Saver Ice Yarn is noticeably softer. So I would go with this one if I were already ordering, and that would bring down the price. Otherwise, if you're looking for something that is at stores and not overly expensive, then I would go with this Super Saver. So before I end this video, I just want to say that I looked up what Drayline acrylic is, and Drayline acrylic is a higher quality acrylic. It is made from microfiber, and it says that it is higher strength, it holds up better, it accepts color better so it won't fade or bleed, and it's easier to clean, it's antibacterial, and it's resistant to dirt. And so I have to say, when you factor that into the Red Heart, they don't quite compare. I have to say, with the feel, it's probably a little closer to Red Heart with Love than Red Heart Super Saver, but this one comes in a whole huge variety of colors. It's a nice big ball, and this one, when you factor in the solid colors, they're similar, so that's why I compared it to these two. But if you want a good quality yarn that'll hold up and you want to pay more money for it, then I would say this isn't a bad choice. And when you factor in the shipping cost, if you're only getting this, it's actually comparable in price to Red Heart with Love if you pay full price and you don't wait for sales. So I'm definitely not ruling this out. It's a nice soft yarn, and I will definitely purchase more when I am doing a bigger order and it is not pure, the shipping cost is less because I have a lot of stuff in there. But this is a quality yarn that would hold up, so I have to say it's based on your preference. This one, if you want the features of the Joyland acrylic, the nice softer yarn that holds up well, then you want to go with this one. If not, if you're just looking for a basic everyday project or you're a beginner, I would go with this one. Thank you for watching, and keep an eye out, and I will do more yarn comparisons comparing US yarns to ice yarns. Have a great day. Thank you.